Nick here from Brutabello, Carol on Audio Blog. I just wanted to share another tip of something I do when I've got my TouchFX going on. Currently, it's on my main output. One thing that's worth noting about the TouchFX that I didn't realize before is that each one of these types of effects have their own settings that remain there when you change from setting to setting. So essentially, it allows me to do this, which is I take my project cue links and I assign, for instance, this one is my touch enable. So I go to output 1 to the insert that it's on, in this case, insert 4, and I choose touch enable, and I use momentary, and I'll show you why in a second. Over here, my second knob is set to effect type. So that allows me to turn that knob and choose the type of effect that's going to happen. So basically it kind of gives me multiple, like, a dozen or whatever effects all in one place. And then I've also got my wet amount, so I can dial that back if I'm doing certain things like with delays or whatnot. But anyway, let me just give you a quick example of what this sounds like with a basic drum beat here. So you'll see the movement on the screen there. So set it to my delay, right? And I'll take the mix down a bit. Or I can put it all the way up. So hopefully that makes sense. Essentially what I've got is multiple effects all being able to be controlled by just turning this knob. And when you turn the knob just slightly while you're touching it, it stays on. The moment I let go of it, it goes right back, so it turns the effect off. So it's an instantaneous, momentary effect. And then I get to choose which effect I want right here, and I can choose how much of a mix I want that to be. And what's really cool is you can put this not only on the main output, you could also put this on sub mixes or the sub buses additionally. And so you can map out all of your different instruments to sub 1 through 8, and you can in theory have multiples of these happening so that each bank might control a different sub mix, for instance. So anyway, hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I explained it well. It's a very fun effect because the MPC I find not to be as interactive with the effects unless I go into the XY effects, and even then it's not as fun as some of the other groove boxes I've played with over the years. So this is one way that I've found to help remedy that. Hopefully it is something that you guys can use in your own productions. Anyway, thanks for watching.